Hi Gemini, welcome to your quantum reading. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Welcome to my cross watchers. Cross watcher, maybe you're dealing with a Gemini. Actually, the message is just for you, so take it however it resonates with you and your situation. Keep in mind these are general and timeless readings. If you guys are wanting to check out any of my services, all the information is down below in the description box, so you can check out everything there. My website, link, Instagram, anything like that. I just post more things on quantum physics and crazy stuff like that over on Instagram. And thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing. Thank you for all the ways you've supported the channel. Let's dive in. All right. You've got the Self and the Starborn coming out. I guess there's some kind of... Oh, that is interesting. You could almost take these as little... There could be another energy at a distance from you that might be like the same starseed family or something along those lines. There's someone else that really resonates with you. They might be at a distance from you, and you guys might have some kind of crazy radius you guys are figuring out, you know, like depending on your frequency and what you're putting out there is obviously what you're getting back, but you might see little signs or confirmations of that in some particular way, wherever your vibration is at. It looks like you're gonna get some kind of like, that might be kind of like confirming. I keep hearing that, confirming, but it'll help you to see how much you're interconnected to possibly multiple people. You could be seeing like there's some kind of fascinating entanglement going on to maybe a particular person. Okay, we have the Page of Swords and the Six of Wands. All right. That looks like some kind of bright idea. It could be how you're going to get a victory, especially for those of you, if you're recently going through a bunch of conflict, maybe some jealousy or, you know, just a bunch of situations like people could have been putting you in third parties to compete or trying to compete with others. It looks like you are getting some kind of bright idea on how to come out of that and how to move into success or move into a victory here. Oh, see what I was saying? There's some kind of entanglement. We have a Queen of Cups here. I do feel like that's a separate energy. We have the Sun, which is Leo. That's amazing. We have the Seven of Cups. It's an interesting progression there. Okay. We have the Three of Swords. Oh, wow. Look at that. Overcoming that situation. You have Temperance. Look at you. Freaking amazing. It looks as though that Hanged Man kind of popped out for a little bit. Oh, wow. Eight of Wands. Yeah, it's going to move fast. So... this is good, Gem. This is actually really good reading. This person who tried to put you in a third-party situation is completely regretting what they freaking did. So, okay. It looks like on one side of a frequency, you kept, like, getting pulled into some kind of illusion or something along those lines, but there's a person here. Oh, that's what was going on. So, there's a person here that could have been very hurt, and it looks like I'm just going to, for my sanity, say that you're at the Page of Swords, which is telling me that when it comes to some type of dynamic you're dealing with, you only have like a sliver of knowledge or information. It's not at all talking about your intelligence. Like, your intelligence is freaking on point, but as far as knowing exactly, like having full knowledge to completely back up what's taking place in your environment, I feel like there's a disconnect there, like that you don't have all the facts or you don't have all the information gathered together that you need, or the full awareness or clarity. There's more that's going to come or transpire. There's been a lot of things that have been taking place. And okay, so you in a relationship, like, you guys could have hurt each other back and forth. So it's not to say necessarily, one person is at fault over the other, but it could be that there could be an energy coming in right now that is, you kind of lit up to this person. If they have a lot of options to choose from, like if you're being considered for something, Gemini, this person feels lit up specifically by you. So something about you might stand out over the others. And I do feel like there's been this other side of a vibration going on where there could be someone feeling very betrayed, and they might be acting out of some kind of pain or betrayal, whatever it is. I don't know what the details are of this, but it looks like this person, they could have tried, if this person was trying to triangulate you in any kind of way at all, it looks like you overcame it by, you could be in this mode of like, you literally can't be phased. Your mind is like, you just can't be bothered. This person might have tried to do a lot of different things to come at you, but something about you just is like, it's not like an apathy. It's just like you had all the tools that you needed to go to counteract for yourself, like your self-care tools. Those were the things that you kept going to, and they could be very alchemical in nature, since the temperances in general. You could have been going to a lot of like maybe even scientific things that were helping you to overcome this energy, because it felt like something was coming at you quite a bit, but you like diffused the energy, or you even alchemized the situation in and of itself, which almost makes me wonder if this was coming at you in any way, if there was a person trying to triangulate you, you weren't really going into over defense mode. You weren't activating like a whole bunch of like trying to people please and correct the situation or get anyone to see you or perceive you in a specific way. You were just at ease with whatever it was. There's so much alchemy in that. For those of you that can actually master that when it comes to this person coming at you, because there's a person here that I can see feels like I don't know if they're coming to this realization all of a sudden, either about who you are or that you two are similar. And it could have been that this person is finally coming to a realization and is starting to see certain things. Like if you were at one time trying to encourage another person that you really had deep feelings for in whatever way, in friendship or family or a romance situation or even work, if you were trying to persuade that energy to kind of see your point of view, because you could have had almost like a futuristic point of view, or you could have even been, you didn't really know what you were receiving, but you were receiving all these insights and information about like your path, and you kept implementing them, and you have like a lot of this just internal peace because you keep going toward that and doing that. There was a person that didn't get on board per se, and they didn't really jump on that train, and they didn't join in on that. That person is now realizing like the significance. They're going through that regret process because they might be realizing this was like long term. Look at them seeing you. You could be doing well financially. Oh, and you could be moving in a different direction. That person, just FYI, this person is extremely conflicted because you might be very stable and independent at this time. This person might be wanting to come in and like get in the way of that, but it's not. They might be doing it so that you go back to them for some kind of security. There's interesting things that might be happening all along those lines, because maybe this person is just realizing this about you, that you're some kind of like starseed. You have a lot of alchemy just naturally ingrained in you. but it looks like things are about to move very quickly. You could have felt, I wonder if there was a bit of ganging up on. It's interesting that like 6, 7, and the 8 right there. I find that very interesting. This is very beautiful though, because you have the sun. Oh shiz, wow, that is amazing. If any of you guys have the opportunity to go to like have anything to do with sunline stuff, I would highly recommend going to it. It's not that there won't be some challenges there, because I can see with this Page of Swords person, there might be delays or little miscommunications, but it looks like you'd be. It looks like there's a person that's lit up by you, but they could have felt something intuitive. I wonder if that's what's going on behind the scenes. Oh, how fascinating. So you might have been looking into a new avenue or connecting with a new person, because I think there's some new communications that are coming in. It looks like this person, I wonder if there are some similarities there. It's either you or the other person that I'm picking up on, but this other person, they're highly intuitive. They might be kind of like what appears to be scatterbrained, but they have their own emotional intelligence and the way that they maneuver throughout the world. So their communications might not be like the best. They're kind of scattered or limited, or there's only a limited amount that might be coming in. And that might be a little bit of your test, is that you might be working on communications with a particular person in some kind of new avenue that it looks like it's opening up. And to be honest, even though this could have felt quite unpleasant, or a person might be might have some negativity, they don't really know how to express or handle what they're feeling. They just might feel some pain and they don't know how to get it to go away. And if you were the type of person that would soothe or regulate this person, if this person only knew how to regulate themselves and their internal energy and their emotions through you, that could be why this person is strongly trying to come towards you, because like you could just exude this, like this is mastery, for crying out loud, Gem. That's some kind of, you're just at peace, even though whatever could be coming at you is quite unpleasant. You know how to work with the energy. I almost even want to say that you're no stranger to this process. You've probably already been through this, but every time you activate a particular thing that causes an inner equilibrium, which is your own individual little like tool set that you've gathered over the span of your lifetime, every time you do that, you feel at ease with everything that's happening, and that's where the alchemy keeps happening. Every time you come into that, it puts out this vibration, and there's a particular energy that's picking up on it, which is why this new avenue is opening up in the first place. Things are going to move very fast. There could be a lot of communications or messages that are taking place. And here's what I was going to touch on when I was like grazing the surface of the sunline. You might, when you're dealing with sunline energy, it's a lot of illumination, but you have to work with the elements surrounding it. And there's so many details involved in that. Every single one of you are going to have an individual, there's like so many combinations in the universe. It's like, can't even touch on that. But you can have like a fascinating combination with your sunline that's going to be the next part of your process that will kind of like unlock something chemically within inside of your cells. And that's why I was talking a lot about this alchemy, because it's naturally opening up a particular avenue. It's like this just opened up. And as you were dealing with this situation and feeling strongly to go to all the things that cause you to be at peace with the energy and cause that alchemy to take place, that's where this vibration started to exude. But so this was of benefit. All this kind of transpired in a way to maybe get you to go in a particular direction, or to specifically activate these things, because you might have had to really like do some things outside of your comfort zone, or really become disciplined about yourself in some form. But I keep cracking up about who I'm picking up on that there. There's just a person who you stood out to them for some reason. They're going to be communicating. They might seem a little wishy-washy, but it also is because, like, they go by a flow, or they're very highly intuitive. They also might be kind of artistic, so they're like late to things, or they um like they might take time in between stuff. There even could be a bit of a reflection there where you're kind of like, oh yeah, I might have some similarities here because this is what I'm putting out into the universe, so of course I would get this back. So there might be some interesting lessons that are going to come in from this particular connection. But the sun, you have to specifically activate it chemically, right? So as long as you continue to do that, the next phase that you move into, to be able to unlock something in your cells, to access like potential DNA, you'd have to spend time like paying attention to these little bright ideas that you have, and then once you take action on them, you'll be illuminated with solutions, or with the ideas on how to move through everything that is going to come up, because you might unlock something here. It's quite deep. So yeah, let me dive into the extended gem. If you want to join me over there, feel free. Go down below, click on the Vimeo link, see it over there. But Gemini, if this is where we leave things, sending you so much love, wishing you all the very best. See you in your next reading. Take care.